Yeah, so everybody must know about this streamer. She has gotten pretty popular lately, and the main reason for that was because of some non family friendly activities that she did live on Twitch. But that's not even why she got popular, it's because of the actions by Twitch. What she did was a clear violation of Twitch's terms and services, but she received just a 7-day ban. The whole thing became a big deal, and a lot of influencers covered this, stating Twitch treats its streamers unfairly and is sexist. It seems like female streamers just get a pass on a lot of things and don't have to care about the rules as much. Streamers like Gideon and Ludwig have covered this, stating the mismanagement of Twitch. Gideon even made a whole video about how Twitch is sexist and favors certain creators over others. And it does seem that way. In case of YouTube and whole racism allegations, and they are just seemingly allegations without much concrete proof. But in the case of Twitch streamers, like Alinity and a lot of other female streamers, get light bans, while male streamers like Gideon and Dr. Disrespect are still banned on the site. Time and time again, Twitch have shown their bias for the female gender, and there are a lot of cases to prove it. It seems like the company is poorly mismanaged and run by simps, and I think I found out why they are doing so. It's money. Yeah, it's just money. And also Amazon wants to get rid of the existing Twitch culture. Okay, so this is my own theory, and the research that I have done also seems to back me up. But still, this is the theory. A game theory. I did this research because it seemed like Twitch was doing nothing about their current position. Was it poor management, or were they just simps? First, yes, they are poorly managed, but I don't think it's due to the simping. Yeah, simping is a major aspect of Twitch, but it seemed odd to me that Amazon didn't do anything about it. The kind of press and image it is getting couldn't have been good for their bottom line, and Daddy Bezos wouldn't just let that happen. And companies can tolerate a lot of things, but losing money is not one of them. Okay, so brief history of Twitch. It was founded by Justin Kan and was bought by Amazon in 2014. And yeah, that's it. That's all you get. If you want to learn more, then check out this video by Channel Moon, but I do want to touch on a few things he said in his video. First, that Twitch has always had a hard time making money. And yeah, that's true. I'll come back to that later. Second, he said that if Amazon never bought Twitch, then Twitch would never have any of the problems it's having now. And I feel that statement is just untrue. In my opinion, if Amazon had never bought Twitch, then one of three things would have happened. One, Twitch would just go bankrupt, being unable to sustain itself, or would have to limit the number of countries it operated in. Two, Twitch could be overshadowed by competition from YouTube, Facebook, and maybe even Mixer, who knows. And the third, which I think is the most likely, streaming would just never have gotten as popular as it is now. So yeah, I do think Bezos saved Twitch and gave a way for streaming to become such a cultural phenomenon that it is today. And now the meat of the problem, Twitch culture. Amazon seems it wants to remove the existing Twitch culture as a whole. It might seem like a long shot, but that would explain why Twitch is okay with the situation that it is in now. The blatant sexism and them letting media just give it that image. Twitch actually wants that image, for now at least. They want to attract more female streamers to the platform, and this just seems like a way to do just that. I don't know if it is the smartest way, but it is a way. Twitch has been planning to make more money from advertising, and for that, Twitch has been trying to expand just chatting category of streams as of late. The reason for this are due to the variety of streams and experiences that category can offer rather than just gaming related ones. That way, they can get almost any kind of advertiser. As much as advertising from gaming is cool, a company can't run on just Doritos and Mountain Dew. And if you look at the just chatting stream, it is dominated by female streamers for the most part. I found this interesting paper from Grace Wolf. Check it out, I'll link it in the description below. And in the study, it shows female streamers just make more money than male streamers, maybe in terms of bits or gift subs. And yeah, that will explain the sexism, right? Twitch just makes more money from female streamers. Yeah, but that's due to the simping culture. And also male streamers do make more money for Twitch overall, cause there are just more of them, and male streamers also stream for longer hours on average. Look at this data. 65% of Twitch users are male, and top 99% of streamers are male. What I feel Twitch wants is to increase its female demographic, and to do that, they need more female streamers. That would just be in the best interest for the company. If you don't cater towards the female demographic, you are potentially losing 50% of your potential earnings. The image they are putting out right now might be negative for male streamers, but encouraging for female streamers. I mean, I would want more quality than quantity, but Twitch is also in a position where they don't have time for a natural evolution of streamers to occur. YouTube had time to solve its issues because there wasn't a YouTube too. Twitch has to act fast and needs fast results, as they are losing their audience to YouTube and even Facebook. YouTube has always had a subpar streaming experience for the viewer, and Twitch has a distinct advantage here. But YouTube is catching up fast, and it's a real problem for Twitch. I don't know how this is gonna pan out, but it will be an interesting case study in the future. And yeah, this just explains the simping behavior of Twitch mods. They want women to feel they are safe on Twitch and attract more female streamers as a whole. If Twitch wants to make more money from advertising, then there are a few things they need to do. First, the Twitch advertising system isn't as flushed out as YouTube or Meta. Like, they don't have a system where you go to a hat store and the next ad you see is for a hat. Meaning they aren't using your data as efficiently or aren't using it at all. Which might seem good, but they are still tracking a lot, so I always preach for more data regulations, but if I work for Amazon, then my views on the subject would be completely different. The thing most companies do to get more money from advertisers is serving specialized ads to their users. Companies like Google, YouTube, Instagram have the benefit of being a search engine as well as being a service for their users. That way they are able to collect more data. If you are interested in watches, then you can search for watch reviews on YouTube. You don't really do any of that on Twitch. But what's funny is Twitch has access to Amazon. You can share your Amazon Prime account for Twitch. They could have just shared their data. It's like the obvious thing to do. Maybe Twitch didn't want that. Maybe it didn't want help from Jeff Bezos, and so they can stand on their own feet. Maybe they didn't want.
It has not been easy for me, and I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
But I feel they can still improve it. Like, Twitch has got your age, gender, and the streams you watch, and that gets you a pretty rudimentary system for targeted ads. It's not great, but it's something, and Twitch can always build upon that, or just use Amazon's data. Twitch has been promoting a lot more mid-roll ads on streams, and that is just annoying, cause it's not a YouTube video, meaning it's live. So a possible solution to this could just be to let streamers read the advertiser segment themselves, like podcasts. That way the ads seem less intrusive, and the streamer would know what their audience would like anyway, so they can pick specific ads to read. And yes, I will be expecting a check in my mail. Thank you, Amazon. This way Twitch can earn more money from advertising without all its drama. And yeah, lastly, Twitch culture. It is interesting.
In the corner of the stream right here, what do you see? A chat box where viewers are responding in real time to the stream. So I can say something like, hello, chat. What did you eat for breakfast today? Chat will respond. Classic stuff,
to say the least. You can give arguments like Twitch culture is what made Twitch into what it is today, blah blah blah, I don't care. Take it up to Bezos. And what he cares about is that Twitch culture isn't profitable. In the same study I mentioned before, it says the chat for female streamers are more toxic and their mods have to work harder. Maybe that's YouTube's plan. You can't be toxic towards female streamers if you can't find their streams in the first place. A lot of the existing culture of Twitch has its roots in a male-dominated gaming scene, and certain traits of that is stupid. Twitch still seems like a big community as of now, and that is great for having a more real connection, but it also means the culture of Twitch spans to every user on Twitch. I feel Twitch would like a setting more like YouTube, where now there are pockets of communities all over the site, with its own separate culture. Like, you might never know about the booming YouTube boxing scene if you are into survival videos, I don't know. As much as YouTube purists hate it, if YouTube never grew up, the site would still be known for cat videos. It's the same YouTube Rewind had to end like that though. A lot of advertisers are very conservative, and they need to remain that way to cater to every kind of audience. It's just business. Not a lot of advertisers would like to associate themselves with the current culture of Twitch, and it's in Amazon's best interest to get rid of it. That would explain why male streamers are given the short end of the stick. They don't want their audience in the platform, and keeping them banned just kind of reinforces that idea. But I do feel there is a smarter way to do it. And this is kind of where mismanagement comes. The decisions against Gideon kind of came because of his own actions, but still feel like Twitch should have kept him on the site. Twitch, you're $1 billion company. You should make decisions that are the best financial option. However Gideon is, him being on Twitch would have been the better decision financially. The same sentiment is true for Dr. Disrespect, and his case is even more fake. I feel the culture of Twitch would change eventually given enough diverse streamers attracting all kinds of audiences. But as I said, Twitch is kind of running out of time, so banning the word simp is the next best thing, I guess. Oh, and quick update. As I was writing the script for this video, a lot of drama is going on Twitch. If you want to know the summary of it, check out Charlie's or Ludwig's channel. I don't really want to comment on the drama of XQC, Train and Miz, and all the personal information that is coming out. You can check out the drama channel if you want to know all the tea. But I guess it is just a result of the Twitch streamers being one big community, and every big streamer knowing every other big streamer. On the gambling thing, I think it was a good decision made by Twitch. The news of Slicker scamming people really pushed this forward. I always found it weird that top streamers on the site did sponsored gambling streams, especially considering how easy it is for a child to access that. If the gaming sites are smart about this, then they will just take a page out of the smoking industry's playbook, pay some more tax to the government, and negotiate for a lifestyle promotion rather than straight up sponsored ads. You know how TV shows and movies make blowing smoke out of your mouth seem cool. Maybe I'll make another video all about it. I don't know. I'm just saying this cause those gambling sites will survive like the cockroaches they are. But it will affect the revenue of a lot of streamers, which I feel they have to take some responsibility. You can't just give an explanation that doing gambling is bad and I'm doing it out of my own free will. Don't ever get into gambling, kids. Yeah, you can tell kids all you want that you aren't their dad and don't follow what I do, but they will just want to emulate their favorite internet personality. The only reason that I can think why Twitch allowed gambling streams for so long was because top streamers were doing them. And lastly, the revenue split. They just announced they'll be doing a 50-50 split and giving better ad rates. This is obviously a ploy to get more advertisers, and this just adds to my theory. I saw some people comment how Twitch is greedy, they don't need the extra revenue, and that they are under Amazon, the richest company right now. And yeah, that's kinda true. Twitch doesn't need the extra revenue. They just want it. Duh. Yeah, Twitch is doing great revenue-wise, but YouTube just kind of blows their numbers out of the park. A lot of streamers will say it's unfair, but a certain man's opinion is a lot more important. I honestly wouldn't be surprised Twitch promoted a section for just videos in general, and tried to become like a legit alternative for YouTube. I just hope YouTube doesn't do the same. Let me just say this outright. YouTube is not your friend. The main reason they are being nice to streamers is to take the market share of Twitch. Once they gain the upper hand, I wouldn't be surprised if they do something similar. Like recently, they monetize Source, giving 45% of the revenue before all the music labels get paid, meaning not actually 45%. Not a good deal, but the only deal anybody is offering. To end on, I'd like to give my take on how Twitch should maybe move forward. First, they need to get rid of the insane hours streamers have to stream. They have contracts for like 12 to 16 hours a day. Twitch mainly does this to inflate their watch hours and view numbers. Twitch has a serious problem where all their watch hours go to the top streamers. A lot of streamers have come forward saying that is why it is so hard to gain an audience on Twitch, especially for smaller streamers. Get rid of that, and I feel a lot more newer streamers will just become more popular and possibly bring a more diverse audience, and then get a more separated community for better or for worse. Second, stop trying to force a female streamer growth. I feel it's causing another problem just going on Twitch to promote their 18+ startups. It could give the platform a certain image that advertisers would also not like. Let the female streaming scene develop on its own, rather focus on ads and trying to generate more revenue from that, and just making the ads more catered to a Twitch audience without spoiling the viewing experience. And lastly, just talk with your creators. I don't know what's up with these platforms not communicating with the creators that made their platform. And yeah, that's about it. I just did this research and came up with this theory because I refuse to believe Twitch, a company making billions, is being run on simp energy.